Okay, Joe, this one's got a real Chicago flavor to it. A former Gordon Tech coach here in Alumni Hall. It's got to be pretty exciting for you.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that it is played here, because I think it just adds a little mystique to the NIT and a little bit to just playing the game in general. So I think Tony Baroni has never played here, but he coached against a DePaul team here. So I think he's excited about it, just like our team should be.
Yeah,
I didn't have my light on.
okay. You got a 42-game winning streak on the line tonight?
I'll tell you, the best thing about winning streaks, we didn't play here for so long. We kept that win streak going for a long time. That's the best way to keep that winning streak going. Yeah, it's been so long ago. You know, in the gym, it'll be exciting and all that, but everybody knows it's how you play on the floor. And, you know, if we prepared well enough, it's going to be a good game. I've just been really impressed with Creighton. They're an NCAA tournament team. I don't know if we'd had a tougher first-round game if we'd have gone to the NCAA. That's the way I view this thing. So it's going to be real tough, but I'm hoping there'll be a great college basketball game.
How's the attitude been at practice with the guys? Have they gotten over the shock of not making the NCAA?
Well, you know, you can't cry about it's behind. We can't do anything about that, you know. We can't, you know, that's said and done. I think the toughest thing we've had this week is that we've been in final exams week. That's been harder than getting over the NCAA bid. You know, we've just been trying to keep practices as short as we could because they've just had so much work. And you know how guys are, those midnight papers and stuff. So they've had some blurry eyes coming to practice. So that's hurt us a little bit. But, you know, we have no excuses. We should go out here and have some fun, and I hope fans enjoy it. It should be a great game.
Have they been working hard despite the finals and not making the NCAA?
Well, coaches are never satisfied. Yesterday wasn't real good. I think a little bit was. Today's our last days for finals. We got 5 or 6 kids finishing up, and I think some guys had already finished, and there was that relief of, Lord, we're finished with exams, and our concentration wasn't real good. But I think we'll get that back. As I say, you know, we have no excuses. We're going in here to try to win this basketball game, and we know we got a tough opponent, and I just hope our kids come with the right attitude and we have a good game.
Obviously, you're going to have a packed house here tonight. What are some of the other factors that are going to lead to a victory tonight?
Well, you know, we have to do a decent job on their post players. Our post players, my Lord, they're averaging like 40 points between them. They're just dynamite. I just didn't know how good Creighton was because I hadn't had a chance to see him, and I've been watching film. I said after about the 4th game tape, I'm not going to get any more because I'm going to have an ulcer by the time we play the game. I said, Lord, this is an NCAA tournament team. I mean, they lost to Illinois State at home. You know, otherwise they'd be in the tournament. So I just try to get our guys to understand we couldn't be playing much tougher team in the NCAA. This should be a great college atmosphere. Let's go out and see what we can do.
Yeah, there's been talk after you guys didn't make the NCAA of, you know, how much a factor was that you guys are an independent, you're not in a conference. Do you think that the NCAA is looking down upon the Missouri Valley, that they don't think that they're quite as good as they are, only sending Illinois State?
Well, you know, I'm sure they have a lot of criteria in how they base their judgments. I can't say, you know, I'm sure Southern Illinois is extremely disappointed, and then they didn't go out and play well in the NIT either. But I think part of that probably is their mentality wasn't great for the NIT. But, you know, it's hard to say. I don't know what the criterion is. I look at our situation. I can't judge on anybody else's situation. And, you know, it's like anything. Every year I've watched that tournament, and we've gotten in my first 5 years, I've always said, what would it feel like if I was one of those teams on the fence that didn't quite make it? And you know, everybody's got a good case. And I don't like that feeling. And hope to God I never have that feeling again, because there's a lot of teams that could campaign and say they should be in the tournament, just like we think we should be in the tournament. But, you know, we're not, and it's a tough call, and we just have to go on.
Okay, Jim. Thanks a lot. Good luck.